Oh yeah.
The tunnel can present some of the biggest challenges. The drivers will experience a massive loss of downforce. The track is very slippery offline, and if it rains, the covered track will remain dry. A real test for wet tires. As well as hosting Formula One, the circuit of Monaco.
Hello there guys, and welcome to Sunday Night Race Night Live here at RRF1. It's the elite division, the creme de la monde of the RRF1 group, and we're racing around a very wet Monaco circuit. Yes, it's raining once again. We're just getting Q1 out of the way because Q2's going to be just that bit more exciting because we've got, like, you know, more drivers and more people going to run around. And of course, unfortunately, no Beard tonight, but we do wish him and his family well. And joining me tonight is none other than Gaz Burgess. Gaz, have you included your audio, and how are you?
I have included my audio. Yes, I'm all good, thank you, man. Excited for tonight's race, and it's good to see the elite guys are going to have the challenge of a bit of wet. So put them to the test, make them earn their money. How do you think tonight's race going to go? Do you reckon we're going to have some carnage, or?
Well, it's Monaco.
It is.
You know, it's Monaco. It causes havoc. And I'm expecting carnage. I want carnage.
I want carnage. Yes. Well, the rain has stopped, so the track.
The rain has stopped, so I'm expecting it to be very. Well, I'm expecting it to dry out by the end of Q2. I really am.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, once the cars go around.
Yeah, someone's already come out though. There's a car ahead. Trying to figure out who it is.
Let's flick through.
Who's gone out? I think it's Bingley.
It is Bingley, yes. Yeah, it's just coming up.
Yes, we're on board with Mr. Bingles in the Pink Panther.
What do you reckon the times are?
With a bit of wet. Again. A bit wet. I reckon we're looking at times in the 20s, I reckon.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't see, because obviously I think F2 the other night had rain, so I wasn't entirely sure what the.
Well, they seem to be loving a bit of rain in Division 2. They've always, the last few races, they've had a bit of rain.
Yeah,
we've
well,
been
like
lucky
I say,
in Division
Monaco,
3.
Monaco rain. You know, we need this. We need.
For sure.
You know, it's just one of them things. You can't have one without the other. Let's just get. There we go. So F1 2019 update information. Okay.
Bingley's just coming around the last corner to start his lap.
Last corner now. AJ's planning on going out on the softs.
That's interesting.
I find that interesting. Jimmo's been booted again. He just can't get in. That's such a shit. Oh, look at that car control with Bingley just drifting around the casino square. That was beautiful.
Bit of Tokyo drift in Monaco.
Yeah, bringing a bit of the Asian variety into the Principality. Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice bit of driving, really. Need for Speed would be very proud.
Yes.
Here we go, Bingley round that corner again, back end stepping out, almost doing a Senna from either 87 or 88. I can't remember which one it is. Oh, Bingley's lost it completely. Oh, is he out?
He's fine. He's literally saved that.
He has survived.
He pinballed left to right off the barriers.
Word. What a save.
Coming out of the tunnel. That was beautiful to watch. Obviously, probably not beautiful to drive.
To be part of, yeah, we know. I think Red Bull's next of Sneaky Wolf. Just needs Bingley to get out of the way with, really. But that is, to be fair, it's not so much a problem because the track's drying out, so it is going to get quicker and quicker. So that does fall for
I have to say, I just
That's
stayed on
forwards
Bingley,
place for Bingley.
drifting into the pit. That was beautiful.
It's Bingley. What do you expect? And we have a 23.9 from Sneaky Wolf. Who else has come around? Ralph's come around the tunnel. JD's round Casino Square. Sniper come around the final corner. Oh, he's hit the barrier! Sniper's hit the barrier coming out the final corner.
No, he's
horrible.
facing
And
the stewards.
Robbo comes round.
He's facing the marshals.
Oh, look, well done. Look at that. Well done, Sniper, getting out of the way. And Robbo comes across the line. That's a 20... No, it wasn't even a lap,
JD
unfortunately.
Apex, 23.9.
Have we had another accident? There was a yellow flag in Sector 3. Sniper 35.9, Sneaky Wolf 23.9. I think Poz is on the verge of completing a lap. Here he comes now, round Raskas. Up to Anthony Knowles. Oh, that sounded nice.
He's got
Poz moves up to 5th. Poz moves up to 5th with a 25.9. Yellow flag, Sector 2. I think that's Sniper just working his way around the track. Towley's not yet set a lap. Oh, he's clipped the barrier. He's clipped the barrier just coming through the coming towards the end of the swimming pool section. This is what I mean with this track. There is no room for error
at all. No way. And to save it is
Towley goes second though for 22.
Just a passenger.
28, so there is a shout that he could have gone so much quicker. AJ coming across the line now as he's starting his lap. Okay, so ride on board with Mr. AJ himself as he comes around the first corner, up the hill, full gas.
Robbo's coming. He hasn't put in the time.
No, Robbo's pitted. I think maybe a lot of people are thinking that it's probably time for dries because oh dear, AJ losing the back end there, coming on the exit towards. I always forget what that corner is, but this is the Louis hairpin, the slowest corner on the F1 calendar. Oh, and that's AJ spinning up the rears, almost hitting the barrier. He kept it out of it. Let's have a look. All right, boys. Bishop, welcome Jock, welcome Bishop, welcome Jimmo. I'm sorry that the screen's annoying you. And Irish Wolf. That looked nice and smooth. Let's go back to camera angle. There we go. Around.
People staying out on the tyres again, sort of.
To be fair, you can do because you'll get more and more grip because the track is drying and the times will get lower. It's what I found out doing in I can't remember what track it was where it was raining throughout the qualifying, but AJ's abandoned his lap. So who else is on a lap?
Thing is going through the tunnel on these intermediates. It's a bit skiddy.
I'm on board with Matt. Matt's either pitting or he's going to complete the lap. Nope, he's completing the lap. So it'll be interesting to see if he makes an improvement.
Right, Cookie's on an out lap.
Matt goes across the line, and he does. He moves up to 3rd with a 23.0. Sneaky Wolf is coming out on the medium tyre. He selected the medium tyre, so he's the first one to risk it.
To take that jump.
Bingley, of course, almost set a lap before, but unfortunately binned it round about this. No, it wasn't. It was on the exit of the tunnel.
Whoa, how close he was to the barriers with his rear wheels. Jesus.
For someone with car control like Bingley, racing conditions like this around a track like this must make you feel so alive.
Yeah.
And he goes second for his troubles.
Bingley's second.
Yellow flag, Sector 2. There's a Red Bull gone off. It's Apex.
2.
Apex has left the session, and Max has left as well. Robbo on his out lap. Cookie Chip coming up the hill. I reckon he's on a quick lap because so we'll stay on board with him. Anyone else further around the lap?
Let's have a look. Got Robbo coming out on an out lap, just about to start a lap, so he's.
Benris Prime, welcome. Retrieve. I have no idea. Sykes Zaney, late dramas. Toro Rosso was Skillen, forgot to save his setup. Oh no! Yep. Oh, Skillen's forgot to save his setup. So he's having to abandon qualifying to go and get it. If it was me, I'd just ask my teammate for one that he's using.
Yeah.
But there we go. There's a couple more cars on dry tyres now. They're
Who
still in
else
the
is
pits at
coming
the
round?
minute. We've got Sneaky Wolf
Bingley's
on the
still going
mediums.
round.
Posglad has selected the faster tyre, as has AJ. So, like I said, Q2 is going to be dry at the end.
Whoa!
Oh, Robbo!
Bingley spun into the pits again.
He's doing that for show.
Yeah, for sure. And he
Oh,
had
I'll
a
tell you what
view of
though,
me
you
with
missed that though, Robbo. Oh no, it's not Robbo, it's Cookie Chip, sorry. Cookie Chip go through the swim pool section absolutely sideways, and he gets a lap in as well, so 23.6. I've been calling him Robbo all lap, it's not, it's Cookie. Sorry, Cookie. Ralph's out. Nope.
There's
Ralph's
still a
in
bit
the
of
pits.
spray off the tyres. So
There is a bit, but Max has left the session again.
we've got Sniper just coming through sector 2.
Yep, on board with Sniper now as he comes through the end of the swimming pool section.
Love that section. Sector 3 of this track. I love.
If
you get it right.
That's wing damage. That's
Ooh.
wing damage for Sniper. He's
Yeah.
the pit's there, mate. The pit's there. Why?
Left side.
Dude. The pit.
He's going again.
Why? There's no point. He should have pitted for dries.
That might be a risk because
Bingley's
Time he
selected
gets round
medium
and-
tyres. I've just seen that. Alright, so Robbo. This is definitely Robbo, people. It's not Cookie. It's Robbo. I've double checked. Just got it slowed down for the chicane. 15 people, welcome. Well, it says I've got one viewer, but yeah. So we go round Rascus.
okay, the engine's
up
roaring
towards
up.
the final
People
corner.
coming out.
Well, 4 minutes to go. You want to go round, get that initial lap done, and then get a quicker lap done as the tyres warm up. Especially if you're on dry tyres, you're going to need to do more than one flyer to get the optimum grip. Robbo goes 5th with a 122.9. At the minute, guys, in danger, you would say. To be fair, it's everyone because the track is getting drier. So that rules that little
yeah.
speech out.
Evolving very quick.
So I'm really surprised
He's
that Sniper stayed out because he really whacked his wing coming through this corner
Is he
here.
coming in the pits now?
He should do by rights and just slang. He's still got
Oh, he
time.
is, yeah.
He's still got just enough time to get dry tyres on and back out again. So, who is out on the track at the minute? We've got Robbo's on his in lap, but we have Mr. Apex on the soft tyre going around the Lois hairpin in the Red Bull Honda.
Kind of
And to be fair, the track looks so much drier now.
it does.
So hey, look at that. He's heating them up. He's
That
heating his
sounded
rears.
beautiful.
It did. He's heating the rears up by accelerating like really hard around the tight, slow corners. Hi, Jackie Stewart. How are you? Big Hairy Jackson. All my love and prayers to Beer and family. Yep. All of us at RRF1 wish Beer's family all the best. Really.
Yes,
and
definitely.
a quick recovery.
Send our love.
Yeah.
I'd say we've mentioned it before about the RRF1 community, but things like that shows like how good a community is. Do you know what I mean? People coming
It
together,
is.
messaging Beer and yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's,
It hasn't, to be honest, for us and F1 in general, it hasn't really been the best of weekends. We've had like a few issues here and there. And look at that! Oh, it's cars coming out of the pits just as
wow.
JD was coming round the
DRS has been enabled.
DRS is enabled.
The marshals have spoken. The
To be
assurance.
fair, JD does have another chance. If I was JD now, I wouldn't try and. Because obviously I didn't race in this, so I don't know what you guys did. Whether in wet you just leave it in or around Monaco, what sort of ERS levels you run with.
You see, I would when I first joined the league, I'd always go higher ERS, but like you learn from other people. and
JD always
in the
spinning
wet, I now I put the ERS low in the wet, so you just get that traction coming out the corners.
Yeah, that's probably right. And then again, around a track like this, you don't really want your car to step out that much. And I was what I was going to say is with the first corner possibly affecting it, JD is sort of use this as a sighter and then nail the next lap. Which I think he has done because he has upped the ERS ever so slightly. So here comes DRS open, heading towards the final corner. Is this faster? You'd imagine it would be. No, it's not. It's only a 21.7. But
21.7.
Here we go again. So, who is the next one round? Is it Bingley? No, there's a few other cars as well. I think Matt. No.
We've got Sneaky Wolf coming around Sector 3. But he's on the intermediates.
Why are you on the intermediate, Sneaky? Horrible decision. Absolutely horrible decision. I think, to be honest, Psych is the next one round, so it'll be interesting to see which one that is, because I know you've got the Red Bull of JD. Oh, Psych's lost it! Psych spun it coming out of the Louis hairpin!
Oh,
that's
switched
horrible.
on him on that.
Oh, the game reset him. Okay, that saved him.
That's one way to do it.
Oh, there we go. AJ 118.1 in the Ferrari. So
wow.
Here we go. The times
That's
are
the
getting
times.
quicker. Back on board with JD. Yellow flag sector 1 and sector 2. Posglad 120.3. I don't think that's going to be enough to get through to Q3. Because, like I said, this track is getting quicker.
Now.
So here we go. JD 117.
117.
Bingley come around the final corner. Now that looked nice and smooth. Towley 115.7. Bingley 115.8.
Wow. Hard to keep up.
Here we go. We've got Matt coming down now. I think there's a.
Oh, Reynolds just hit the wall.
Cookie goes third, 116.1. I'm on board with Robbo now. Yep, Sykes pulled in. Sykes going out of Q2 here. Surely.
Wow.
Yep, Robbo 115.8. Syke is out of qualifying. Sneaky Wolf is out. So there we go, guys. That is your top 10. AJ coming around once again, completing the lap. Is it a Ferrari? No. Well, with a dry Q3, this is going to be interesting. All bets are now off the table. Because, of course, let's not forget, last time Syke was out of qualifying, it was around China. And he basically, I think it was China, where he started from the back and worked his way to win the Grand Prix.
Yes.
This is Monaco. The track is much narrower and it's barely any place to overtake. So if he could pull that off again, that'd be then yeah, he'd have to leave RRF1 because he's too good.
Block him, get rid of him.
Good evening, and stand up, you're well. Bishop, Forza, Alfa Romeo. Guys, if you could put in the chat, hashtag Forza beer and kebab. So there we go, guys. Q2 tally ends up the fastest. Bingley, Robbo, Cookie Chip, JD Apex, K77 Matt, Sniper, AJ, Ralph, Poz just makes it in. He is actually in. I bet he's I bet he can't believe his own luck. And out, unfortunately, is Syke Zaney. Sneaky Wolf, who went out in the final moments on the Inters. I do not understand his decision with that. And unfortunately, I don't know whether Max got back in or not, which is a crying shame. Max is skilling, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
That changed. The times changed so quickly.
They really did. The track just went, boom, I'm dry.
Yeah. So now we're going to have some fast times in Q3 with a bone dry track.
Yes, we are. Who is going to be the first one out on track? Have you got the Facebook open?
I haven't, no.
No.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, just to see if anyone's asking where the where the stream is tonight. That's all. I could see people posting in the group, just interested. Who it is? Bingley is the first one out, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see what sort of laps we can expect here in the pole position shootout here for the Monaco Grand Prix here at RRF1. and I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, Skrillin said there's something on your page. Okay, so the Haas of Matt is heading out. We go out on track. I believe Bingley is the first car. Bingley comes through the tunnel. Of course, everyone coming out on a softer tyre, a much quicker tyre. Bingley coming through the swimming pool section, about to come around the last corner to start his time. Who's next after Bingley? Stamboard on Bingley. Watch him swing the back end around Monaco. He's done so beautifully in the last quali round. It's Max getting back in. Hopefully he can jump in his car. I believe that's Skillen. Flying through sector 3, Bingley. Beautiful. Around the last corner. The OS open. He puts in a 109.8. So we got coming around next. Got Matt posting a 110. Cookie Chip 110.0. AJ 110.2. Who we got next? Got JD Apex, I believe. Oh, Sniper 111.7. JD Apex 110.6. Pos is on a 112.5.
Alright guys, I'm back. So,
Here he is.
we've got Bingley at the minute fastest by 2 tenths ahead of Cookie Chip in the Alpha. We've got AJ 3rd, Matt 4th, JD Apex 5th, Ralph 6th, Sniper 7th, Posglad 8th, and the 2 Ferraris are about to set a time now, I believe, with Towley first. Well,
Yep.
sorry, Towley first. 1 minute 9.809. Wowzers.
Shoo!
And now Robbo is the next man to set a qualifying lap time here in Q3 at Monte Carlo. Cars running full power, full speed, and Cookie Chip has left the session. Crap, can you get him back in?
Okay.
I can't believe I didn't have you on my friends list.
Exactly.
What the hell?
I thought you was on mine.
Robbo
great
goes
start to it.
5th, 10.3, half a second down on Tally. Is that due to cautiousness or what? I have no idea. Let's have a look. Sniper is 9th. Pos is in the pits.
There's Cookie.
Gas to pass out by lap 19. I was getting the weights in practice as well, for fuck's sake. Oh, psych, these things happen to the best of us, man. It's just one of them things. Is Towley trying to do another lap? It looks like it. He's pushing really hard here. Let's see, he goes around the final corner. No, he abandons and turns into the pit. Cookie Chip is back.
He's back in.
Fingers crossed he doesn't boot him straight back out. This game, man. Codemasters, get your shit. This is me, Rara, having a rant now. Honestly, the amount of streamers that have rants about your games, Codemasters, get it right, alright? You've got a brilliant concept here, you know, we're managing to make the best of a horrible situation, because, you know, you don't exactly provide us with a stable setting, do you? But, you know, you need to, because this is in our blood, it's our life.
Exactly, we put so much time into it. When it does things like this, like Shrews has had quite a lot of problems connecting to servers and stuff, like being booted and all that. And if you put so much time into it, and when it comes to a race night, you have just drama like that, it's frustrating.
Skillen, if I was you, mate, and if you're watching the stream, if you're only leaving and whatnot because you're having setup problems and whatnot, write it down so that way you can do it when you're on the grid. Pos coming out. He's going to be. I was on him as well. That's quite interesting. Pos does what he normally does in Q3, I believe, and going around when the track is at its emptiest.
Found it very hard on Thursday trying to get out at the right time without traffic. 'Cause there's no real parts of the track you can let a car past without. Do you know what I mean? Getting in their way.
Yeah, I agreed. And like I say, because the track is so short, I mean, it's like I say, you can see the lap time. It's 1:09, so you can effectively go out with probably less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You could even push it to come out with about a minute and 30 seconds left if you want to be daring.
Benjamin's Prime. I shared your stream on my Facebook, and Benjamin Prime, oh great, a Cockney on comms, said no one ever.
Hey, all right, that's enough of that. I was born in. I'm not exactly a Cockney, but I was born in Notting Hill, so you know.
Ah, it's close enough, mate. It's close enough.
Yeah. So you know what? Fuck off.
Yeah, bollocks to you, mate. About time we had a proper accent. No, I'm joking.
There we go. Pos now started his quick lap. We have got a few other guys out now. We've got Matt out, JD's out, Ralph is out.
Through.
Going to stay on board with Pos because he's the first one to complete a lap time. Yep. You can actually see the sun shining on the circuit now. Oh, Cookie's left the session again.
See if I'll get him back
we may need a restart here, guys, just to get a different lobby going. I have to see what happens here. See if anyone says anything in the chat after qualifying. Just to
Max having problems still.
Yeah, Skillen's having problems as well. So, like I said, Skillen's having problems. Cookie's having problems. We need to stabilize this.
Let me get the Twitch chat up as well.
Yeah, I've got it up. No restart. Need all the help I can. Ideally, though, we want more drivers. It's not fair. We'll have to see Pos now come around the final corner. That 84 shining brightly on that Haas. Down the straight. What does he do? He moves. Stays where he is. We're 12.0. We've got who's
coming around next.
Oh, Matt's slowing down. I think something's happened. Oh, that's red. Oh, that's damage. That's damage there for JD. So, you know what? I'm going to stick with Ralph. He seems the one who's least having issues at the minute. JD smashed off his wing, so that's probably his qualifying over. Matt looked like he was slowing down, so I'm not quite sure what the issue was there.
Yeah, I think Matt is slowing.
There we go now. Ralph round the final corner. Yellow flag in sector 3. Not quite sure what it is. There we go. Ralph, does he improve? It's at a 1:11.0, but it doesn't improve his position, unfortunately. Matt is gearing up for a lap time now.
Next.
Okay, so who is next one round? Towley, I believe. Towley coming towards his outlap, though. It's his outlap, so
yep.
Screw you, Towley. That's a Red Bull pulling off track. I think It's Sniper AJ on board with him now as he comes around the final corner. Is this a lap time or is this a...
No.
It could have been a flyer. K77 Matt is... Oh, that's a nice rear end angle. Just what I wanted as he's going through the tunnel. I actually like it. That's pretty cool. I know you are, Jimmo, and I'm sorry, mate. We'll see what happens after qualifying, see whether anything gets said. Like I say, guys, if you're in the chat with them and whatnot, let us know what's happening, because obviously I've got no idea. Podsglad's retired from session, so he's happy to finish where he is.
Jumped out the car.
Here we come now. That's his teammate, though, coming down the straight. 6th. Yep, 110.3. Who's next one round? Tally round the final corner. That'll look nice and smooth.
Max is back in.
Is it an improvement? Yes, it is. A 1.9.5. Lovely, lovely lap there. Next one round, I believe, is Bingley. Can he get anywhere near that? We go down the straight towards the line, and it is... It's a 1.9.7 improved, but it wasn't enough to take pole. Tally, at the minute, has pole in the bag. Robbo goes into third with a 1.9.9.
AJ coming
AJ,
around
yep, on board with him now as he comes around. Oh, I love watching the cars fling themselves around these corners. I really do. Here we go.
Yeah.
DRS open, powering down. Oh, almost brushing against the pit wall there. AJ moves into third with a 1.9.8. Matt also in the final sector now. I think he's the last one to set a lap. What can he do? To be fair, he's running 0. Ralph's retired.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Yep. So there we go, guys. Towley has secured pole position for Ferrari. Bingley in the Pink Panther is second. AJ in the other Ferrari. A great day at the office here for the Scuderia. Third, the Alfa Romeos. Only 4th and 5th. What is going on with these guys? They're usually so much better. That was like quite an interesting qualifying session, guys. Thank you for providing. But there we go. Tally first, 1.9.5. Bingley only 2/10 behind. AJ third in the other Ferrari. Robbo, Cookie 4th and 5th for Alfa Romeo. Then the lead Haas of Matt in 6th. JD Apex in the Red Bull 7th. Unfortunately, suffering damage, I believe, on his last qualifying run. Ralph 8th in the McLaren, unable to improve. Sniper AJ in the other Renault 9th, and Posglad only 10th. But he'll be happy that he's in the mix of scoring points here. That is for sure.
We've got a mixture of tyres, I believe, as well. People starting on different tyres.
Yeah, we'll... well, to be honest, it is... I don't like the idea of the soft tyre on this track. It just overheats far too quickly. For me, it would be either a hard to the medium or a medium to hards. Now, if I would have raced the other night, I would have gone... Oh, I think we are having restart. Guys, Towley has left the session. Now, is that everyone? Yep, Robbo's left the session, so...
Robbo has left.
Thanks for letting me know, guys. Just bear with us, guys. This is your chance now to go get yourself a drink, some munchies and whatnot, because obviously up next... Yes, have a cup of tea, have your Thai
some
food.
Biscuits.
Just bear with us because we're having like little difficulties here. Yes, we know we'll be returned to the lobby. Fingers crossed we can get an invite as soon as we can. Get everyone in. Hopefully, no more issues. We'll just have to wait and see.
Stay on the stream because we have some Monaco madness coming up.
We do, ladies and gentlemen. Monaco madness is indeed the order of the day here at RRF1. Yes. We've got a bit of a technical issue, you know. It's just these things got an unstable lobby. People getting kicked out left, right, and centre. It's Codemasters. You've got to expect this, unfortunately.
It's not RRF1.
No, it's not us. It's actually not us. I swear to God. Have I got an invite? No. Guys, I could do with an invite, please.
Here we are. Here he is. I mean,
There we go.
You in?
I've accepted it.
Spectator.
Yes, we'll make sure that we're spectating so we don't accidentally end up on the grid.
Yeah.
Oh, the host has changed session options. Well, of course, yeah, we're having... Oh, no, we're having a custom grid. Oh, right, yeah. He's going to...
Yeah, he's gonna sort out all the
yeah. Someone would have
shenanigans.
taken a screenshot, and then we'll just figure out afterwards. But like I say, guys, this is your chance now, because obviously we've got 39 laps of madness coming right up here on Sunday Race Night Live. Get a drink, get some food, popcorn. I don't know, just get some. You're gonna need it.
I'm gonna quickly go out for some fresh air, and then I'll be back. A schmuck. 2 secs.
Yeah, there's a bloody part-timers here needing some fag breaks every 10 minutes. But bear with, like I say, guys, just bear with us. Like I say, it's interesting that the cars that have got bigger over the years, a lot bigger to be fair, especially these days, and there is that debate, are the cars too big now for Monaco, because all you can do really is follow another Formula 1 car. There's not enough room to overtake. I mean, I think the last bunch of overtakes we saw was... I mean, that didn't result in an accident or anything like that, was Max Verstappen in 2015, passing cars left, right and centre before he slammed into the back of Grosjean's Lotus. I think it was Grosjean, yeah. So it's just unfortunate that, you know, the jewel of the F1 calendar is labelled as a procession, but in my eyes it's not, because you have that challenge of trying to keep your car that's you know, it's wide, it's big, you know, around a tight narrow circuit. You've got to stop, and you can't hit the barriers, because if you do, that's your wing gone, that's your tyre gone. You know, race down the pan. It is a race of attrition, especially on the actual F1 game, because of course we're prone to making more mistakes and whatnot. You just need to get your head down and keep going, because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, take last season, in the first season at RRF1, Anstan, 9 pit stops, I believe, in F3 in season 1. 9 pit stops, and he came third. I think it was third. You know, it's probably one of the most ridiculous records that we've made so far, and probably one that's never going to get broken. Yeah, Ralph.
Is this Anstan's pits?
Oh yes, we're on about Anstan and his most famous 9 pit stops.
I joined the chat when you was didn't even say his name, and I knew who you was talking about. See, that was unbelievable.
Oh,
nice,
that
many times.
You were good. Yeah, just 9 times, and he still came home third. Hoi.
Anything can happen.
In Formula 1, and it usually does. Let's have a look. Retrieve. Wait, what happened? Don't worry, Retrieve, mate. We've just reset the lobby because there have been some technical issues. It was unstable. People were getting booted and then back out and then booted again. So we've set up a new lobby. Basically, we've got the results for the qualifying. So everyone's going to start where they were, but it's a new lobby. Hopefully, a lot more stabler. And fingers crossed we can get going very soon, because there is 39 intense laps here. Well, don't forget, we've got Towley on pole. Is it his first pole of the year? I think it may be, because qualifying has been a bit of an issue. The Alfa Romeos, the guys who were absolutely destroying the overall Constructors' Championship, because here at RRF1, guys, we have an overall Constructors' Championship. We have F3, F2, F1, you know, all the guys that are driving for, like, say, Alfa Romeo, you know, all those guys scoring points, they get the points added up. Alfa Romeo at the moment absolutely smashing the Constructors' Championship. But we have seen, especially over the last 2 races, that Ferrari in F1 getting stronger. Towley's confidence is gaining. He's bringing his teammate AJ with him. You can see the confidence just getting there. Of course, it's not helped that they've had the absolutely ferocious Syke Zaney just absolutely smashing everyone over the last couple of races. He is outside of the top 10 here for this race, guys. So, what can he do? Is frustration going to boil? Is he going to try to move and accidentally, you know, because don't forget, if I was Syke, you'd have to play, you can't afford to throw caution to the wind. You need to just take it easy and just score points. Yeah. You've got to score points. That's,
I was
bring
in a
it
trial
home.
race on Tuesday with Syke, and he was behind me, and I think he said that I defend aggressively. Like, he's so quick. There's only one way you can stop him getting past you at Monaco, and that's
Bishop. I haven't watched
try
the
and put
race
your car
yet.
sideways. You not watched today's race yet?
No, I'm on about F3. I don't think I watched it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. How did you do?
Well, in F3, I tried to push around the corner into turn 1 and got squeezed against the wall. Yeah, but it happens.
Yes,
Turn
I
one,
remember.
turn
I
one
remember
is very
that.
tight. It's very tight.
You were crucified.
Oh, Jock, yeah, bless him. But yeah, no, it's tight. It's one of them things you have to go through that turn 1. Do you know what I mean? It's a risk.
Well, yeah,
doing it.
there's no other way through it. You've got to do it.
Behind someone. So I just thought I've slightly got a better start, went on the outside, and I thought he was going to cut the apex a bit more, and then, yeah, it happens. But Monaco's done, and I'm glad.
Turn 1 pile up, here we go. Guys, this is the elite. Now, apart from Spain last week being probably one of the more messier starts that we've seen from the elite, like, in living memory, they don't normally do this, so I'm expecting it to be nice and calm into turn 1, because it's going to be nothing like F3 was the other night, where there was about 7 cars all facing the wrong way coming up the hill after
But the
turn
thing
1.
is, if the Division 1 guys do crash, there's no more front
Jackie
wings left
Cole.
because we had so many on back order from Division 3 and Division 2. I don't think there's none left for wings or parts. So
well, this is where all RRF1 budget's gone. It's gone into this race because we knew that wings were just, going to be gone left, right, and centre. So we've poured all our resources into this particular race.
The chat's going off.
Aye. Got Delvard saying he's looking forward to this one. Yes, we are, Kakashi. We are looking forward to this one indeed. Now, of course, we've got about a 2 to 3 minute break while everyone gets their setups and whatnot, gets their strategies right, and then we will get going. Let's not forget that, there's going to be a mix of tyre strategies because it doesn't look like there's going to be any rain. It looks like it's going to be a dry race. Obviously, we've not been told, and I prefer it to stay that way because, not knowing is always fun.
Monaco's one of them tracks similar to Baku. If you avoid the drama of the walls and have a clean race, you pretty much fly away with it.
Of course.
Dizzy Barracuda done it in F3. He had a clean race. He sort of blitzed it. And who won F2? What's that guy's? Bob the Refugee, is it?
Bob the Refugee and our new guy. He debuted and won.
Yeah, similar to Baku, same myself.
But that was because I weren't there to have my say, so it was just
exactly.
Yeah, I mean F2 just they lost their entertainer, just one of them things. But we have got Posglad ready, but Skillen, fingers crossed we've not lost anyone. Here we go now. I need to get my driver up. So we've got 14 drivers. Yes, we have. Crossed, no one gets any damage on the formation lap. That's the last thing you want. I will say this though, even though it doesn't look like it's gonna rain potentially, track temperatures look like they could be quite low. So again, especially guys who are on, actually that's a point. Detail tires.
Few
there
clouds
we go.
over
Now
the
I can
mountains
see what
of Monaco.
on. So Towley mediums. Bingley, mediums. AJ, softs. That's going to be interesting. He's going to be putting a lot of pressure on Bingley if he can stay with him. Robbo, mediums. Cookie Chip and the other Alpha on the quicker tyre. So again, it'll be interesting to see what those two decide to do. Matt in the lead Haas, 6th on the mediums. Apex, Ralph and Sniper in the Red Bull? I think Apex is in. Yes, he is. Ralph in the McLaren, Sniper in the Renault on the quicker tyre. We've got Posglad on the medium, Syke on the medium in 11th, outside the top 10. What can he do? Sneaky Wolf, interestingly, yet another
hard. Very interesting.
another scalp from Q2 on the hard tyres. Now that's going to be an interesting one.
They take a while to
mediums,
warm up.
and they do. That's the problem, especially in low temperatures. So they could take 3 to 4 laps for them to be fully operational.
I'll go mid-pack.
Hello, Mako. How you doing, buddy? I've not seen you in a while. To be fair, I've not really been streaming as much, so I can fully understand why.
Here we go.
Guys, we are about to go. If you go to sit on pause in 10th, so you can you sit on. Oh come on, Codemasters, give me a better. There we go. So guys, we're at 5 lights here at Monaco. We are go. The race is underway. Bad start for the Renault. It'll look like a lot of wheel spin there. So far, looks okay.
We've got Renault with a bit of carbon fibre coming off.
Oh, Pos went wide at turn 1.
Whoops.
Pos is at the back, unfortunately.
He's at the 40, yep.
Oh, that Reynolds really trying to look away around the Red Bull, but Syke already up to 9th, interestingly enough. And we've got, where are they? Matt, look at that Matt and the Red Bull.
Oh, we've got a Haas coming on the inside.
We've
got a Toro Rosso coming on the inside.
Oh, and he's got him done.
Oh, that's
really nicely done. Side by side through the hairpin. This is why, guys, it's the elite. That was amazing.
Crazy.
Of course, we won't have gaps at the minute, guys, until they cross the line, and then we can figure out where the battles are. But
we got the Renault of Sniper, got a bit of damage on the front wing.
Yeah, I can tell that from a mile away. Pos, though, looks okay so far. Doesn't look like any damage, just probably pushed wide at turn 1 or something like that. Any sort of interesting moves going on? Nope. Does that Renault pit? So there we go. Towley completes the first lap, 9 tenths ahead of Bingley. Then we've got AJ, Robbo. Tell you what, the top 5 are already broken quite clear ahead of Apex. Oh, that's Syke. That's Syke trying to make his way around Matt and his teammate, to be fair.
Wow, the 3 cars coming around the casino.
That was really interesting. Oh, Cody's why couldn't be that? Oh, he's hit the barrier. That could be interesting. But Matt's found himself from going down to 6th to wow, he's down in 9th now. Unfortunately, passed by both Toro Rossos and the Red Bull. Needs to just calm down and just go again. Let's have a look now.
Skrillex Max has gone up 5 positions from the start.
To be fair, is what Toro need. And like I say, Syke already up to 7th, and he's already putting JD Apex under a lot of pressure. Syke really has done some good dives. You're right, Mako. As he's not tried the Arava move into the Raskas corner.
Syke right behind the Red Bull.
I'm on board with it, don't worry. Bingley fastest lap 112.8. Is he close enough to make a move into turn 1? I don't think he is. Nope. But he will try and get the traction up the hill. I think he was caught out slightly by the Red Bull, and I need to get myself a bottle of pop or something because my throat is going already. I'll do it when the race quiet. I'll do it when the race quietens down. Oh, Syke! Is he going for the move? He is! Oh, he almost... No, they have touched. They have actually touched, going through Mirabeau into the lowest hairpin. He's putting his car in the right places. They're literally pushing each other through these corners. And Skillen now is all over the back of them because of it. Jimmo as well, right on the back of Sneaky Wolf.
I'll stay on that if you want.
Yes, please. Here we go. Syke not close enough to make a move, and Skillen as well, right behind him. Red Bull, Toro. Toro. Oh, that's Skillen there. Yep. I'm not sure whether he got wing damage or whatever, but he went straight across the corner at Swimpool to avoid hitting his teammate and crashing out. He had to do it, and he took the penalty for it, unfortunately. Robbo now.
Has moved up a place.
Yep, Robbo has. No, it hasn't.
Sniper hit him.
Robbo's on the back of AJ, interestingly enough. Oh, Sykes made the move. Up the hill, he's got him.
But Jimmo right on Sneaky.
Alright, here we go. Oh, Cody's why? Give me that bloody angle. There we go. On board with Sneaky Wolf now. He has got the McLaren right behind him. They need to find a way past because they can't afford to be held up. Because you get held up around here, you're going to lose a lot of track time. I remember David Coulthard in 2001 being held up by Enrique Benoldi in the Arrows for over 50 laps. And that just ruined his race.
The echo through the tunnel. The
oh, I
engines.
love it. You've got to love it. You've got to love it. Let's have a look. Now, Robbo really actually right behind the AJ. He knows that Sykes on his way. You can see that the blue car on the radar is working his way through the field. Towley responds to Bingley's fastest lap of 1:12.852.
You got Max on JD Apex.
Yeah, I'm
the
on it
arrow,
as
so
well.
I'm
Is Skillen going to go for it? JD's gone defensive. Ooh. Handbags are out. Just be careful where you're positioning the car, guys.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, contact. Spun.
Contact, there is contact.
Oh, the
Oh,
Haas
no.
has gone into the sides. Matt's gone into the side of him.
Oh,
we have
dear.
safety car must come out. We have a massive pile-up.
Oh, dear.
4 cars, 3 cars.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Well, the Red Bull is facing the other way.
Yeah. Sneaky. Come on. Oh, dearie me. I'm really surprised the safety car did not get called out. It should have been. That was a massive pile up
He
there.
should have ghosted as well, that car. That car should have ghosted.
So both Hasses are going to have to pit. Skillen, of course, is going to have to pit. Jimmo's going to have to pit. Basically, from 9th to 14th, well, to 13th, everyone is going to be in the pit stops. Oh, that's such a shame.
Got Pos sneaking up on the people that just had that crash. Yeah, they got
Pos
clean.
did get
6 laps.
did get hit, but it doesn't look like it's that bad. He got reversed into by Sneaky Wolf. He was trying to find his way through.
Sneaky Wolf, 3-second penalty.
I'm interested to know whether Pos will pit. No, he doesn't. Okay.
Staying out.
So all is not lost. Alright, Syke now only a second behind Cookie
Robbo.
Chip.
Robbo, half a second.
Yeah,
half a
Robbo's
second.
still. It's been that way for the last couple of laps. Robbo just cannot find a way past AJ, who has the initial traction at the minute in his favour because he's on the faster, quicker tyres. But in about 5 laps' time, that advantage will leave him, and the advantage will swing Robbo's way.
The softs get chewed up easily.
Yep. They really do. They just overheat massively. Let's say Sneaky Wolf's in the pits. Matt and Skillen have gone onto the hard tyres. To be fair, they should be able to get him through to the end of the race. I mean, Beer did 30 odd laps on his hard tyres the other night.
Cycling outside. What is he?
He's really not afraid to make a move. And like I say, I thought it was basically impossible. He has gone. Syke into turn 1. Syke is up to 5th, ladies and gentlemen. He is... Wow.
Wow.
I thought it was basically impossible to overtake here in Monaco. Syke's proving me wrong. Oh, Psyche, you little beauty. And of course I'm on board with Robbo now, and you will see Syke popping round the corner in a second. And you'll just hear the doo-doo. Sneaky Wolf is getting lapped by all these cars as well. So that's just ruined his race completely because he's already getting lapped. So he can't...
Thing is though, he has to stay in it. You never know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's...
Bishop and Mako there basically saying, Bishop of course driving for Alfa Romeo, so he's rooting for his boys. Mako rooting for the Toro Rosso drivers. One of them unfortunately got hampered in an incident with JD. Was it Sneaky Wolf? I can't remember. I think it was Sneaky Wolf.
You got Robbo?
Yeah, I'm on board, mate. Robbo's trying to find a way through, just can't. just no way through. Skillen on the back of Matt as well. Ooh. Oh my god! Oh, you can't do that. Is that rain? Did I just see rain?
No way. Is there a drop?
No. I thought I saw a flash of rain then as they were heading into Mirabeau. So here we go. Psych closing up on these guys as well. The gap between the top two is 2.8 seconds. See, Robbo clearly has a pace advantage. He just can't find a way through.
Just finding that little gap, but then...
Oh, and
pitted.
AJ pits. AJ pits. So that releases Robbo into clean air. But that also gives Robbo DRS as well, which can keep him in front of Psych for a bit longer. Psych, 3-second time penalty, turned in too early into the first corner. You know, penalties are quite strict on this track.
Yeah.
So where does AJ come out? There's the McLaren coming out. That's fine. Jimmo coming around the final corner. So AJ will come out in some clean air. Well, I say clean air. There's the McLaren.
Slots in.
Comes out in 8th. Imagine Ralph, though, will be pitting within the next couple of laps, so hopefully won't hold him up too much anyway. So enough of that cycle babble. Let's have a look at Cookie Chip, who has got...
Max at the walls, looks.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you can see the damage front right. Goes bad to worse for the Toro Rosso of Max.
AJ
on the back of Ralph. Yep. Fresher tyres. Not yet fully up to temperature, though. And Psych is only a second, well, within a second now of Robbo. Is he? Wow. Oh, you'd imagine it will get DRS now, so... Yep, up goes the flap.
Cookie's in the pits.
Yep, Cookie in the pits in the other Alpha. Interesting to see where he ends up, but stay on board with this battle between Robbo and Psych. Like I said, this is Monaco. And you'd imagine that Robbo will not want to give up this place quite as easily as Skillen would like. Look at that, Skillen just seems to have a... I don't know what's come over him this season. He's just an animal.
Cookie's come out in 8th.
And behind AJ. A bit pause. He started 10th. He's back in 10th. So that little off-track excursion at turn 1 and the first lap has been cancelled out. Oh, Psych! You need to be careful, buddy. That look. Oh! Just basically car all over the place coming through Swimport. A nice overhead shot of that as well. Is Robbo going to let him go, though? That's the interesting thing.
Bingley's coming in pits.
Oh, that's early. Oh. That's really early. Has he had a new front wing put on? That looked like a really long. That looked like a really long stop. I think Bingley had wing damage. Interesting.
Comes out behind Apex. Does he get in front of the two McLaren and the Ferrari? Yeah, he does.
Yep, there is...
Alpha.
So Bingley in 5th. Yellow flag, Sector 2, Sector 3. Skillen's out. Skillen's gone. We have our first retirement of the race. It's the Toro Rosso of Skillen, or Max as he's now known as. The change of name, unfortunately, hasn't worked for him here. But this is Monaco. It's just one of them tracks where retirements usually come thick and fast. Bingley moves up to 4th now. Bingley just made a move. Yeah, I think Apex just let him. Yeah, I think Apex just let him go.
Wow.
Which is interesting. And Ralph still keeping AJ behind. Oh, Psych right behind Robbo. Just saw the 0.073 timer going through turn 1. I had to switch back to it. Jimmo, 3-second time penalty. Come on, Robbo. Keep him behind you, son. Make him work for it.
Yes.
Yes, down the Toro Rosso. Oh, Bishop, you're funny. Oh, Robbo was quite slow coming out the hairpin then. Almost caught Sykes Aney by surprise. AJ right up back. Look at this 4-car battle here. Is Apex got wing damage?
Wow.
Come on, come on, Cody's. Give me.
Yep, on the left-hand side.
Yep.
Oh, both sides.
It looks that way because he's just understeering. Oh, and the McLaren's trying to go for it. Oh.
Don't want to be behind the car.
This 4-car battle's quite interesting. But there's definitely damage now. He saw him hit the barrier just coming into the tunnel.
Sykes coming around. Is he going to get? He's going to get DRS. Is he going to take him?
I don't think he's close enough. We'll jump back onto that battle in a second as soon as they come up towards Mirabeau. Hello, Dizzy Barracuda, you lovely beauty of a gun. How are you?
Dizzy.
Alright, so there we go. Where is JD? There he is. We got a nice little jam of cars. Oh, there we go. We've got the Red Bull and the McLaren in the pits together. That releases AJ. That's definitely ruined his race, though. And the McLaren is having a front wing change. Oh, that's not good. Pos continues on his way up into 8th now.
8th.
Oh, hello. That was 2 cars right behind each other. It is AJ and Cookie Chip.
Sykes just can't get close enough.
Interesting that Cookie's gone onto the medium tyre. Has he gone for a 2-stop?
Oh, the Ferrari's hit the wall, lost a bit of wing of Cookie.
Oh dear.
It's possible to do a 2-stop. I was in a practice lobby with Jackie and all that. And
he's lost both. He's lost both end plates. He's lost both end plates.
There's not as many cars. Yeah.
He's not gonna have any downforce. Sykes Zaney pits. There's a wing change for Syke. We missed something. Possibly. It is us.
Let's get him.
Yep, there we go. Unfortunately, AJ's going to have to pit. On board with Syke. He's going to come out just ahead of Cookie Chip. So Syke really does have plenty of fresh air. Yellow flag sector 1. Why say yellow flag sector 1?
Let's have a look. Who's gone? Can't see a car off or anything.
Sneaky Wolf's gone. Sneaky Wolf is out of this Grand Prix.
Oh, he's out. Yeah.
It's just not worked for him here today, unfortunately. There we go. Yellow flag, sector 1, sector 2. Yep, there we go. Sneaky Wolf has left the session. Sneaky Wolf out of the Grand Prix. It's a bad day for the Red Bull family here today.
Close battle we got.
I left for 5 minutes. What happened? Well, there was a lot of pit stops and wing damages, and at the minute the order has been shaken up quite a bit. Yeah, and a car facing the other way.
4-car pile-up. And the closest battle we got is
AJ's
Ralphie
just made a move. I think Sniper has just let AJ through. Sniper AJ has let AJ through. Syke, yet another penalty. He's pushing far too hard. And in the end, it's going to cost him dearly when it comes to the end of the Grand Prix. Because so far, he's the only one that I've seen, and barring Skillen, but he's out of the race, that has got a penalty. Could be wrong. Still plenty of time left in this Grand Prix for something to happen.
Pause up in 6.
Yes, he is. Just minding his own business, staying out of everyone's way. He's got a nice gap to Apex, to be fair. It's 8-second gap. You'd imagine that for the next 4 laps or so, we'll just take it easy and then go onto the hard tyres and just see yourself through to the end. Nice little battle down here for the last points paying position between Sniper, Matt, and Ralph, and Jimmo, for that matter. So again, we've got a nice 4-car train. It's follow the Renault train.
Towley sort of managing a 10-second lead. He's out in front.
Towley hasn't pitted yet though.
Yes.
Be interesting to see
Robbo.
where he comes out in regards to Bingley, but Bingley had a wing change, so that's lost him like 5-6 seconds. Oh, that's wing damage for the Renault. You can see a winglet flying through the swimming pool section there, so Sniper AJ has damage. Imagine he'll peel off into the pits just to get out of the way. Does he? No. Oh dear. This is what Matt does not need, yet another guy holding him up. Funny guys, thank you for viewing guys. If you like what you see, do hit that follow button so we can see more F1 content on this channel. Rounding up our Monaco visit here tonight with the elite of the RRF1 community. And to be honest, it's not been a bad race. He has got him. I think Sniper let him go.
Yeah.
I think he just let off slightly going down towards Mirabeau.
With that wing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a horrible wing damage. M plate's
It's going to be
missing on
interesting
the
when he
right
goes
hand
outside
side.
the tunnel. With the two McLarens sniffing.
Lock up there from Matt. Waiting for Towley to pit. I want to see where he comes out in regards to... Oh, Matt's hit the barrier again. Matt, you need to pit, son. Just get rid of that wing. Oh, Pos is in the pits.
Where does he come out?
There you go. Yep, Sniper AJ in the pits. Oh, and he got a 5-second stop go for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, dearie me. Oh, Pos coming out right behind the two McLarens. Oh, Pos, stay. Oh, he got the 3-second time penalty for cutting the line. Oh, he cut the line of the pit stops and of the pit exit, unfortunately. Right, guys, Towley has pitted. Towley's in the pits and he's stuck behind a Renault. But Bingley is only coming around Rascas now, so Towley's got acres of space. And Towley...
He's gone...
yeah,
he got a 3-second for it.
He got a time penalty because Sniper AJ let him go. And obviously, you know, doing that, Towley had to go across the line to pass him. That was a really horrible place to let Towley through, Sniper. You should have waited until on the exit of turn 1. Imagine Towley be fuming inside now. What will that do to the race later on? Well, he's got a 6.9-second lead, and to be fair, Towley does have the fresher tyres to extend the gap, so it shouldn't be that bad. Like I said, Bingley had to pit because of damage, and who's in the pits? Jimmo's in the pits. Oh,
Robbo's
Jimmo's got wing damage.
He's
only done 3 laps on those hard tyres, and he's had to pit, which promotes Pos back into 10th. Ralph though now right behind Matt. Matt on 12-lap-old hards. Ralph on 5-lap-old mediums. I say this race is falling into the hands of Alpha with one Toro out and the other one accumulating a couple of penalties. But Robbo still, though, I like what he's doing here. He knows that he can take these tyres just a bit further and make sure that he has hards that are much, much fresher than Sykes Aney. Of course, guys, let's not forget I'm part of the elite stewarding as well, so I've got to call things. I've got to call things as I see it.
Good luck.
Well, yeah, to be fair, that's going to be an interesting one. I hope I get clips later of the pile-up at Casino Square. I'd imagine... No, Robbo's going to come out... Robbo's going to come out 5th.
Let's have a look on there. Yeah,
It's a slow pit stop here. So,
what do you reckon, 22, 23 seconds?
It's about, I'd say about 23, 24 seconds for a pit stop here. Be interesting to see how that goes, but you got to imagine that he'd be pitting soon. I mean, he's taken these
19
tyres
and-
quite a long way, and Jimmo gets a time penalty for his troubles. I said 12 runners left out of the 14 that started. Unfortunately, Max retired after hitting the barrier. Sneaky Wolf, same thing. I like how they've captured the bloody ocean liner on the entrance to the tunnel. You could just see its front sticking out. Keep an eye on that Ralph battle. I'm waiting to see whether Robbo pits this lap.
Yep.
Oh, Bishop says it's 18 seconds for a pit stop. So, if that's the case, does Robbo pit this lap? No. It's got about 13 seconds. Why is there a yellow flag in sector 3?
Let's flick through. Let's see.
It's Jimmo.
You got a Renault sniper coming
I think it is Sniper. Has he got wing damage again?
Go back in the rough.
No. He must have... He's done something. But yeah, still Ralph unable to do anything, and they've so far got Pos behind 5 seconds. So, you know, with these two battling, will it bring Pos into play? And Matt slow Ralph up for his teammate.
Got AJ creeping on JD Apex into DRS.
Yep, 7 tenths of a second. I don't think anything will come of it
No,
here, but he's definitely putting the pressure on. Let's not forget that, to be fair, there's only a lap difference in tyres between these two, so tyre wear is probably not going to be that much of a factor. It's just a case of pressuring the guy in front into a mistake.
Robbo's still on them
Oh,
tyres.
Ralph right behind Matt now. Flicking the car out, bringing it back in. Trying to get the power down early towards Mirabeau.
A bit of energy.
Just listening to these engines going around a course this slowly, they're just like, I can do so much more.
Yeah, it's like you can hear the frustration.
It's like I want to be roaring at like 16,000 RPM.
AJ sniffing again.
Oh, Matt there, slightly sideways coming out of the chicane. That was quite nice to see. Towley is now only 3 seconds behind Robbo. I wouldn't imagine that Robbo will hold him up too much. I say, guys, 17 laps left of this Grand Prix. We're on lap 22 out of 39. It's not been bad, has it? It's been interesting.
Yeah. It's nice little overtakes, especially at the beginning.
Yep, Psych getting positions done. And then, of course, the incident involving Sneaky Wolf and Max as well. There's probably going to be a fallout there. Ralph is so much better on the brakes than Matt. But like I say, there's like 5 laps difference in their tyres.
AJ is getting closer and closer.
Yep, these two still
away
jogging
now.
it out. Oh, he's just hit the barrier. I don't know if it was enough to cause damage. His wing looks okay. Nope.
That corner can be so.
He's missing front left. Front left end plate.
He's doing so well. That corner's deadly because you sort of want to carry as much speed as possible, but that wall on the right becomes closer and closer.
It does. If you hit that bump,
yeah,
the wrong way, you're hitting that barrier, whether you like it or not. And AJ again, almost into the barrier.
Snaking between the barriers.
Psych as well now.
Jeez.
He's caught up right behind Bingley. Did Psych hit the barrier there?
Ralph.
Didn't look like it. Looked like he was using a lot of track there, to be fair. So we've got a nice little battle brewing up here for, well, what's going to be a net second once Robbo pits. 23 laps on mediums. Robbo, so
Wow.
I
I want to see them tyres when he pits, when they stop.
They're just like, oh, thank God we're done.
That's impressive. Brakes glowing up as they
Bishop's
go
just
around
brought up a good point. Oh, AJ pits. Okay, so wing damage is too much there for AJ, so he's going to lose a lot more time. Well, to be fair, is he? He's like 19 seconds ahead of Matt. So, no other close battles here going on at the minute. Although Towley is right behind Robbo. I tell a lie.
Towley is creeping.
Keep an eye on AJ. We'll see where he feeds out.
Yep, we'll go down to... He's just coming out of the pits.
There we go. The two titans of the season one's elite battle.
Just
Robbo
ahead of Pos.
And Towley, two drivers who respect each other like to the highest regard. I'm surprised that Robbo continued for another lap. I am not going to lie. Right, Robbo, are you just going to move out of Towley's way? Because Towley will be thinking he's got that penalty.
But if he pits now, is he going to come out? Do you reckon he'll come out on the hards? Do you reckon he's going to push it a little bit more? Or
No,
how many laps can a softs do?
What? Like I said,
Especially
14
when the
laps
tracks are
left.
swarm.
It'll be interesting to know if he does. If he stays out for another 5 laps, he can easily put on the softs.
Because if he comes out in the hards now, the tyres are going to have still a lot of life in them at the end. But is he going to risk it and go on the softs?
I think he could do, you know. I think there is a very high chance of him putting on the softs at the end. Because, of course, light fuel load, lighter car, you know, you're not grinding them in as much, so they may last a little bit longer than they would normally. So that's a good point
for
there,
him
Bishop.
to go 24 laps on the mediums, for him to do that many laps on the mediums, his time management's pretty good. Oh, he's pitting now?
No.
Robbo's in?
Yeah, Robbo's in the pits. So it'll be interesting to see what tyres he puts on now and where he comes out. Because he's going to be a long way behind Sykes Zaney, that's for sure. Let's see, it is hards.
Wow. Yeah,
Why is he not going?
right call, man.
Why is he not going? Why is Robbo not going?
Did he have a time penalty? Or? No,
because they've done everything.
Yeah.
He was just stuck in the pits. And that's going to allow Cookie Chip through.
Oh, that's going to cost him.
Oh, Robbo. Oh, I'm so sorry, pal.
I'm keeping an eye on Ralph and Matt. Got free car.
And they've got AJ right behind them now as well. AJ, of course, on much, much fresher tyres. But AJ is prone to throwing it into the barrier, so be interesting to see. Oh, wow.
It's so hard to follow around this track as well, not only overtake.
It is. Oh, that's a big lock up there from Matt.
Oh!
Nice and easy.
Just
The
one
DRS is
long
open.
car that go through that.
Are we going to see an overtake here, guys? He thought about it, but Ralph kept the door closed, so that's good driving there from Ralph.
Got Snike sniffing behind Bingley.
Was it not hard, Bishop, that Beard did 30-odd laps on? Yeah, you'd imagine that Cookie will let Robbo go. If Robbo closes up on him pretty quickly. Because, like I said, 12 laps to go. He's got much fresher tyres than the cars ahead of him, so yeah, why hold him up? Well, this is a nice little battle here. Haas, McLaren, Ferrari. Fortunately, that Ferrari is out of position due to making an extra pit stop after smashing his wing on the barrier through the sequence of corners. Oh, do you see that? AJ tried going for the move. Tried sending one up on the inside, and it just wasn't happening. So Pos doing well as well. He's got a 12-second gap over Jimmo, holding on for that last point. I think he'll be very happy with that, considering he hasn't scored since Bahrain.
Mm-hmm.
Robbo now within a second of his teammate. Can AJ get better? No, he needs to be much closer coming out of that corner if he's going to make a move into the chicane.
He's got the fresher tyres as well.
He has. He just hasn't got the traction. Sniper's in the pits again.
You got, yep,
Just
new
not
front
working.
wing.
It's just not working out for him today. Right, Cookie's done 18 laps on these tyres, so surely he'll just move over and let Robbo through. There we go.
Yep.
There's the
Just as you called
multi-21, or the multi-45, should I say. Alright, so Robbo now has clean air. He can chase after Sykes Aney, who is 19 seconds up the road.
That time just shoot down.
Alright, so we'll jump back on board with the battle here for 7th, 8th and 9th, and we'll keep an eye on Robbo's gap between him and Sykes Aney and see how quickly it comes down. Oh, and interestingly enough, Sniper AJ has come up behind these cars as well. So, Gaz, after your retirement here the other night, what has that done to your championship lead?
I think I'm still in the lead, but the next race is Canada, which is my favourite track. I'm away for it. I'm going to miss it, so I'm gutted,
you're not.
absolutely gutted. So, missing that, if the guys second, third and fourth sort of get points, and then they'll go ahead. But it's interesting, there's a few people battling for this. It's an interesting Division 3. Obviously, I'm getting to know people and who they are and stuff. But yeah, it's close. It's fun. It is fun.
AJ there looking for the gap. Oh, it looked like he had the traction then, but had to get back out of it when he. Oh, look at that! AJ, is he going around the outside? Oh, not quite. For a minute, I thought he was going to pull it off. That looked. You can see that AJ is
sniffing. He keeps
he's
going.
Frustrated.
For it.
This is frustration now. He's been behind him for far too long. He knows he's much quicker. He just can't do anything about it. And look at this, guys. Unfortunately, the gap between Syke and Robbo has only come down by half a second. Not the inroads I was hoping for.
Sort of lap. He's done 4 laps
Ralph
on
hit
his
the back.
hard,
I think
so
Ralph hit the back of the Ferrari there. Not the Ferrari, the Haas.
They're probably just warming up at the right temperature now.
Right,
so
Ralph, you need to. That's a bit aggressive defending there, especially on a track like this. Weaving out the way you did, just need to be a bit more mindful of, especially with how close the Ferrari is behind you. Here we go now.
Is he going to take him now?
He's much closer. Is the move going to be made? Still, the answer is no. It's just not what he needs. He needs to be just a tiny bit closer. Maybe just save a lot more ERS, maybe. So we go.
Oh, can't get that time down.
Gap. Syke still only a second and a half behind Bingley. That it was less than a second at one point. So Bingley is up the ante. Talley's managed to build a 4-second lead. I thought, oh, yellow flag sector 2. What's gone on there?
Oh, who's gone? Can't see. No, I think back yet.
I think it's Sniper letting everyone, letting the leaders through.
Yeah, he's got a few cars coming behind him as
Sniper
well.
letting the leaders through. So jump back on board with AJ, who's still trying to find a way past this McLaren. Right up behind him. Just put all your airs up.
It's got to be.
You need it in overtake power. You need it in a higher mode than that.
Oh, he's turning it down.
You need it at full beans if you're going to make it through, pal.
Yeah. That's sort of not the greatest of DRS zones. You don't.
No, to be honest, I think Beer nailed it on the head the other night. It's pointless. It really is. There's just absolutely no point, because by the time you get that advantage of the DRS, it's time to brake again. So you just can't make it through.
Yeah, you've got that wall in front of you as well.
Yeah.
What we got? Still got the closest battles with 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yep. Jimmo is now only a second behind Pos. So interesting. I think that is once again Sniper letting leaders through. So nothing to worry about there. But Poz's hopes of scoring points is under threat. In fact, has Pos got wing damage? Because that's Toro Rosso with wing damage. I think Sykes got damage.
There's a
yeah, Sykes got no front wing.
That's the front wing.
Oh, this is not
I believe,
what he
was
needed.
it something to do with sniper? I don't know. Was it because of blue flags or?
I think it's to do with. Oh, is that Pos in the pit as well? Oh, it is.
Oh, he's.
Oh, Pos is in the pits as well. Unfortunately, his wing is gone. Did that have something to do with Sniper AJ trying to let everyone through?
It's just so difficult with blue flags. If it is that, it's so difficult to find the right positions.
Oh, Sykes hit the barrier coming out of the pit exit. Pos has got a 5-second stop go. Sykes is furious. You can see that with his weaving, trying to get his tyres up to temperature.
Aggression.
AJ's fallen back from Ralph. Oh, he's had to let the leaders through, but AJ's got damage again. For God's sake!
No.
Yep, damage on the front right.
Oh, the right, yeah. Spinning the rear end, trying to hold on to it. Sykes come out on the soft, so he's just literally
Ladies and gentlemen,
head down and
Beer and Kebab is back for Thursday in Canada.
way.
The man who won the Canadian Grand Prix last season in F3 after I got eaten by a wall that was growing across the track. The racing guru himself is returning to the fold. Man, I have missed you. I hope you're well. I really do. Forza Beer and Kebab, ladies and gentlemen.
Sniffing cookie. Yes, definitely.
Is that Pos having to let lead us through, or is that Matt? No, I think it is. I think it is still the battle here for 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Idiot.
Bingley, 3-second time penalty. That is huge.
Oh.
Because don't forget, Towley was already carrying one.
If Towley gets told by Jeff on the radio that he just managed
AJ still, despite having this wing damage, is all over the back of this McLaren. He's basically pushing him through some of the corners. To be fair, this is as close as he's been in a while, but again, as they come to the braking zone of turn 1, he's just not close enough. But on the exit on the top of the hill, can he get the drive that he's looking for? Will he shoot round the outside? Cody's, give me a bloody better angle. There we go. Unfortunately, no is the answer. And look at this, Robbo, 3rd, Syke, 4th. And like I said, we'll know that Syke has a couple of penalties, so if Syke does zoom up to the back, and there we go, 112.4. Of course, fresh softs. 4 laps to go
for fastest lap.
Well, yeah, there is that as well. The point for the fastest lap at the minute, it's going to Mr. Syke Zaney. These guys have been behind each other for about 15 laps now.
Yes. AJ. As you can see every lap.
No, actually, I'm going to say 10. Oh, there we go. That's AJ letting Bingley through, and AJ pits.
Oh, he's pitting.
Is he pitting for the fastest lap?
Where does... Because Jimmo's coming round.
Yeah,
so if he's not in the top 10, AJ, he won't get the... Oh, yeah, Pos is...
Pos is 35 seconds behind. Yeah. He's just yielded to Robbo, I believe. So...
Yeah. So...
No, he's just yielded to Cookie, so... Quite a long way down. Let's have a look. That's ruined my battle.
That was interesting.
That was our last battle. What the hell?
We was holding on to that. We was holding on to that.
Yeah, because if you... Oh, okay. Hang on. No, I tell a lie. Ralph has had to let Bingley through, so he's dropped off the back of Matt.
Yes. Snike getting closer.
Bingley in the barrier.
Oh no!
No front wing for Bingley.
Oh, at all. No front wing.
No, it's gone.
Oh,
His wheels gone.
his
Bingley
wheels
is
off.
out of the Grand Prix.
Bingley, unlucky dude.
Oh dearie me, the Pink Panther has died. Oh man. Oh, that's such a shame. He was doing
Robbo's gone
a
up to
really good
second.
job. Robbo now second.
Sykes on the podium.
He's on yet another podium. Everything just seems to be falling into his lap at the minute. But let's not forget, depending, this is interesting now. Depending on how far Poz is behind, he may still score a point here.
Take in mind the penalties, and you don't know what's.
Exactamundo. So we'll jump on board with Syke now, who's now closed right up to the back of Robbo.
It's going to be interesting.
To be
Hards
fair,
against old hards against new softs.
well, yeah, I mean, look at that, 11th. They're not really old. They're sort of in the mid-cycle of their life now. The thing is, will Robbo move over and let him through and just rely on the penalties that Syke has? Because you'd imagine that he would have worked it out by now.
Yeah. Would you, if you was in that position? Would you?
I never asked.
Personally.
I don't ever ask Jeff about penalties and whatnot. But there we go. Robbo's letting him go.
Yeah.
Yep. My prediction has come true. Robbo, the calculating driver that he is just allowed Syke to go through. Now, Syke has a lap and a half to build up a 6-second lead.
Towley, comfortably 23 seconds ahead.
He is 23 seconds. Towley has basically had nothing really to worry about that much. He had he had a lot in hand.
Stay away from it all.
Oh yeah, and he kept Bingley at bay.
Yeah.
And managed to keep a cushion over him. And to be fair, he's been left alone ever since. So he's done a really good job as he's about to start the final lap now. So you got guys right on board with him into turn 1, across the curb, no penalty, good. up towards the hill, towards Casino Square. You just kind of flick the car on the outside, try and bring it in as much as you can. Oh, listen to that shift, really nice on the run down towards Mirabeau, where we had the Rosberg-Hamilton incident in qualifying in 2014, down towards the slowest corner of the F1 calendar, Lowe's hairpin. And a couple of corners now that lead you into the tunnel. There we go. Where Senna crashed in either 87 or 88. Can't remember. Yes. Cookie. Yet another penalty. And Poz has indeed moved into the points. So we go through the chicane. Nice and easy. You want to keep it out of the barriers. Just allow yourself to get the traction that you need. So now throw the car in as quick as you can. Try and keep it from hitting the barriers. You're basically holding your breath through this section. The swimming pool section, nice, fast, but tight all the same, towards Rascast. Lovely little corner that. Here we go, guys. Towley comes through the final corner.
Fair play.
And wins the Monaco Grand Prix by an absolute margin.
Oh, Sykes hit the wall. Coming.
Yeah, I can see the wing damage, but to be fair, like I say, he's only got a 3-second gap over Robbo. I'm pretty certain Syke will drop down to 3rd. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Robbo crosses the line in 2nd. the championship lead comes down by a fraction. Not as much as Robbo would have hoped, because of course Syke had fastest lap, I believe. But Cookie in the other Alpha, yet another strong showing for the Alfa Romeo team here. Round the final corner in 4th place. I think he got stuck behind traffic earlier, which hampered his progress, but there we go. JD Apex crossing the line for Red Bull in 5th. Matt has crashed into the back of a slow Towley.
And again.
oh dear, what's going on here? Towley's on his... Oh no, they've been lapped. They've been lapped. It's fine. It's all fine.
And again.
I thought they were still racing. Oh my god. Mako says, Syke, driver of the day. I think I have to agree with you. I mean, the guy started 11th and he worked his way up to, well,
at
3rd.
Monaco.
Do you want to bring the guys in?
Have I got all of them on my friends list? Let me double check. We got Syke.
Yep, Syke, Robbo, Towley.
I don't think I got Towley and Robbo.
Sorry, I'll get him in a second, but we'll go through the classifications here, guys. There we go. So Towley wins the Monaco Grand Prix with 1 penalty, undeserved. Robbo 2nd, Syke 3rd after his penalties. Did he have 2 or 3? Let's have a look. There we go. 2 penalties. Cookie Chip in 4th. JD Apex in 5th. Matt 6th. Ralph 7th. Jimmo 8th. AJ 9th. And Paul scores his first point since Bahrain. He'll be disappointed with how the race has turned out, but happy that he's at least come away with something. Sniper 11th. Bingley does get classified in 12th, but unfortunately it's outside of the points. He'll be absolutely gutted. Alright, let's have a look, see whether everyone's in. We've got Tally, we've got Robbo, just need Syke.
Yeah, go on. I've invited Syke. But I forgot you could do it for the leaderboard.
I'll invite him as well, just in case.
I think he's in.
But, ladies and gentlemen, that was a heck of a race. Controversy, incidents, some overtakes, if you're Syke Zaney. And yeah, that was a really, really good Grand Prix, and it was a pleasure to commentate on. But like I said, we've got everyone in here, so let's crack on with the interviews. Tally, you started first, you finished first. Many would probably say it was a simple race, really, but let's hear it from your perspective. How was it?
To be honest with you, mate, I was nervous as shit as soon as I saw it was raining in qualifying. My wet pace has never been very good. So quite relieved when I got through and got onto dry tyres, mate, and then yeah, it was pretty boring race up until the pit stops. Sniper came out in front of me and then braked as he exited the pit, so I ended up getting a 3-second penalty.
I caught that on stream. I thought that would have been the case, but it looked like you had enough in hand to keep Bingley at bay.
Just enough. I got quite lucky at the end because he said to me, I've got wing damage and a 3-second penalty, so I sort of started to relax and then he binned it. But no, I'm just happy to get 25 points. Happy to keep my undefeated record around Monaco. I don't think I've lost.
Well, you did say last week that Monaco's been kind to you, and again it's delivered for you. Pole and the win. Did you win last week? Or no, that was Syke. Sorry, no. But it's 2 podiums in a row for you now, isn't it? So your championship challenge could be gaining momentum now as we head into the mid part of the season.
Finally, it's just been nailing quali. That's been the biggest thing. As soon as I started nailing my quali laps, it's all sort of come together.
But absolutely amazing job, well done, because it can't be easy driving around a track like this in these big ass cars. So absolutely well done, mate. 25 points, fully deserved. Congratulations. Gaz,
Cheers,
is there
mate.
anything you want to say?
Yeah, just pretty much said the same thing, man. Well done, managed it well, and yeah, like you said, if you've had an unbeaten record around Monaco, that's an impressive thing because it's a hard track. But yeah, no, well done, dude. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
All right, and moving on to second place, Mr. Robbo. You must be very happy that you're up in P2. Tell us, how was your race?
Well, I lost track of the top two at the start because I was stuck behind AJ, and then I had Psych for company. Then he pitted. Then I was just trying to keep up with Tom. I think I was like between 9.5 seconds, trying to catch him. Well, not catch him, but stay with him, just in case he made a mistake. But of course, I made the mistake. Lost an end plate, if that, on my right. And I decided to try and stretch it out to the thing and just try and be a mug to everyone and just hold everyone up so I can then like come back at them on softs. Me being an idiot, get to lap 25, did the hard part, and I forgot to change it to the softs. And then it put me on hards.
Okay, that explains a lot.
'Cause we did mention that, didn't we? We think
Yeah,
he was coming on softs.
But it all worked out in the end. I was obviously before the whole blowing up with Bingley and Psych. I don't know what happened really. I was going to pit with like 3 laps to go to set the fastest lap on the softs at the end. But as soon as I heard that Psych had an incident and then Bingley had an incident, I said to Cook negative on the fastest lap. Let's just keep it as it is because I wanted to get an extra point for Alpha. So yeah, another good Alfa Romeo result. I think
you guys continuing to dominate this combined constructors championship.
Well, we're hoping that we're going to get the constructors wrapped up.
What, by about Hungary? Yeah, it's looking that way.
Well, it helps to have a consistent team like Cook. So yeah, it's been pretty good. But obviously, I only gained 3 points on the championship leader today. So I'm only
it's better than losing points.
Mm.
Got to look at it that way.
But yeah, well on to Tom, by the way. Obviously, he is an alien around here and never loses. So I could take that. I think it's the same result as last year, where I came like 30 seconds off the pace, but I still finished second. So I'll take 18 points around this horrible, lovely track.
It is a horrible, lovely track, but we love it all the same. Congratulations on your second place. We noticed there was a multi-45 between yourself and Cookie Chip during the race. Like I say, good communication between you guys, not holding each other up, and you two are really working well as a team.
Yeah, well, he pushes me, I push him. So it helps. It helps.
It does. It does. Gaz, is there anything you want to add?
Yeah, like you said, it's a beautiful track to watch, but a nightmare to try. But yeah, you done unbelievable staying out on them mediums, and we thought we was going to come out on the softs, but yeah, no, well done, man. Second place.
Cheers.
Well done, dude.
All right, and now we move on to third place Sykes. Now, this is going to be an interesting interview. You proved me wrong once again. I said that you couldn't really overtake at Monaco, and lo and behold, you've worked your way through the field, but we know there was a few incidents, so tell us about your race.
Very annoyed with myself in qualifying. I slid over turn 1 on the mediums and hit the wall in my lap time. Yeah, then I spun. But I knew going into the race that if I managed to get past Pos, because he was on the mediums, and the next 4 or 5 people were on softs, I'd have a good chance. Got Pos at turn 1, and then I think I just worked my way through the grid. Made a pretty nice move on JD Apex, so I saw he hit the wall. He went deep at the top of the hill at Casino, and I kind of went down the inside of him. Caught up to Robbo, then was pushing too hard, kind of drifted into the wall, got wing damage, decided to pit on the mediums. Then my pace was going good again, got up to Bingley, then I might have forgotten to change my ERS and fuel settings, so I was in rich and hot lap going through the middle sector, or the last sector even, and I hit the wall again, got more wing damage, and then I was managing to stick with him about 1.8 seconds, and then Sniper, who don't exactly know what he was doing, but he decided to let Bingley past, and then brake check me at the start of the swimming pool. And then I kind of drove into him as anger, and then pitted, and then saw that Bingley blew up and got the fast lap. So I think I only lost 2 or 3 points to Robbo. But I definitely think if I didn't bottle qualify, I could have probably won the race.
Well, you certainly definitely looked like you had the pace too. It would have been, but obviously with Tally being the alien that he is around it would have been interesting for you two to duke it out, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. Like I say, we caught you spinning round on the exit of the lowest hairpin. That was an interesting watch in qualifying. But yeah, we saw the Sniper AJ incident, and it did look like it was just a case of, you know, a lap car getting in the way. I mean, of course, he got in the way of Towley as well, causing his.
I mean, there's getting in
so,
the way. Then there's brake checking and forcing, like the leader and then the guy who was in third at the time, to get damage and penalties. So.
Well, like I say, all this stuff will be looked at during the course of the week by myself and Tomster, so we'll have hopefully some clips and we can have a look at it. Gaz, anything you want to say?
Yeah, like obviously when we see you in qualifying, sort of didn't have what you planned, but yeah, you've done really well pushing through the field at Monaco. See a few of you overtakes on the stream, but yeah, you just got your head down. Anything that was thrown at you, you just got your head down and just like we all say, you got the pace. So yeah, well done, man. Unbelievable.
Thanks. Yeah, I want
Okay,
to grab it though.
Yeah, well, like I say, a small margin gained by Robbo on yourself. But there we go, guys. Monaco is over. It's done with. We can forget it. We can actually move to tracks where we can overtake, if you're not like Zany. But yes, we move on to next week. It's Canada. It's Montreal. It's probably a lot of our favourite tracks because of how the nature of it. It's fast, it's sweeping, it's brilliant, and no doubt we'll see you there live on Positively Glad's channel for F3 on Thursday night at 8:30. Do not miss it, and we'll see you next week, guys. So take care.
See you
all the
later.
best. Thank you for tuning in, Gaz. Thank you very much for helping
It's
me
been a
tonight. It's been
pleasure.
an
Thank
absolute
you, sir.
pleasure commentating alongside you. All the best. Peace.
Yes.